Rise for support court with Judge Vanda B. Judge's case number JVB 2002, Miller case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Miller, is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Miller, you brought this case before the court. What is going on?
Get ready, because this case is about to get intense. A passionate grandmother has taken her future daughter-in-law to court, accusing her of neglecting her child. But the young mother insists they had a mutual agreement in place. To make things even more complicated, the father, who's currently serving in the military, has no idea any of this is unfolding. This isn't just a fight over child support. It's a deep family conflict playing out in court. Let's dive in.
Future daughter-in-law. Baby mama.
Okay.
Future daughter-in-law. Tracy. So Tracy leaves the kids with me and didn't come back to check on the kids, haven't done anything, just dropped them off and took off and expects me to take care of the children with no money. She doesn't drop food off, she didn't leave any clothes, she didn't do anything. Tracy says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is. So she hasn't done anything with the kids.
Okay.
And they're small kids. They're 3 and 4.
From 034 to 105, Grandma makes it clear she's been taking care of the kids for 6 months without any financial help, no food provided, and not even a change of clothes left behind. But here's the twist. There was no court order, no legal push. She took the kids in willingly. So now the question is, what's really driving this? Is it genuine concern for the children, or is it an attempt to control the young mother? What would you do if your grandkids showed up at your door like that?
Excuse me. There is nothing wrong with watching hearings on Zoom. That's not kissing up.
It just sounds like a kiss up to me.
No.
That would be Tracy. That would be her.
Okay. Mrs. Miller, we're going to be nice and respectful.
From 1:42 to 2 o'clock, things take a legally tricky turn. Miss Miller raises a valid point. How can someone hold a job but not have any money to support their kids? It's a fair question. Sure, maybe the work is inconsistent, like gig jobs or influencer-style travel, but even then, some form of support has to come from somewhere. The court isn't interested in excuses or emotions. It wants evidence. So, is this a case of financial neglect, or just a clash between traditional expectations and modern careers?
It is always another side.
I see stuff.
And it seems like you're very passionate about your grandchildren.
Yes, I am.
So you should at least pretend to get along with their mother. I mean, she did drop the kids off to you, so she must trust you, right?
I don't say anything bad about her.
Wait a minute. She did trust you enough to drop the children off to you, right?
Or she had no one else.
Okay, but even still, with having no one else, she could have put the kids with somebody that she really didn't know.
But my grandchildren, she was.
That's my point. She trusted you enough to bring them to you.
Good point.
Okay.
Between 3:46 and 4:22, the judge steps in with a steady hand, trying to bring some calm to the storm. She points out something important. Tracy trusted Grandma enough to leave the kids in her care. And that kind of trust, especially in messy situations, carries weight. But you can sense the tension rising, the bitterness in Grandma's tone. It makes you wonder, is this really about concern for the children, or is it resentment toward the woman her son chose to be with?
If it keeps you away from your children, no.
Okay.
No.
And you said 6 months they've been with you.
Mm-hmm. 6 months.
Was there a discussion about it being a temporary thing, or was it just permanent?
Temporary.
Oh, you told me it was going to be temporary?
I told your son it was going to be temporary.
You didn't tell me it was going to be temporary when you dropped them off.
Okay, so I see kind of what's going on here. Sounds like a lot of miscommunication. You're communicating with your son directly about the things that she and your son discussed, but your son is not really relaying it to you as though he spoke to her about it. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, but my son wouldn't lie. He wouldn't make up things.
He wouldn't lie, but you would.
Okay, wait a minute. So you said your son wouldn't lie. Did he tell you?
Did she just call me a liar, though?
From 5:46 to 6:35, things hit hard. Grandma openly admits that her son is deployed and Tracy's job involved travel, meaning they likely had a mutual agreement for the kids to stay with her. But now that it's become inconvenient, she's flipping the script and using child support as a weapon. This is where a simple act of helping family turns into a courtroom battle. Have you ever done someone a favor, only to have it blow up into betrayal?
Has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Okay, how long have Ms. Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly make notes.
I apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry. I should have had some water before I sit down. I apologize. I apologize.
He recently joined the military and he's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what his mom has done by bringing me to child support court. So
he doesn't know that?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't know. I haven't been able to talk to him yet because he's on deployment. So unless she told him, my understanding is he doesn't know. I just got these papers handed to me like maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
To be here?
Yes, and I've emailed him, but I haven't got a response yet. He has limited access right now while he's overseas.
Okay, so it is indeed a fact that you dropped the children off to...
Between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, it's the fiancé's turn to speak, and she comes in calm, collected, and sharp. She lays out the truth. She's an influencer. The dad is deployed, and they had a plan in place for grandma to help with the kids. The kicker? Dad has no idea any of this court drama is even happening. Just imagine serving your country overseas, only to return home and find out your own mother took your fiancé to court behind your back. That's a serious betrayal.
He did not want me to give up my growing career. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on social media, and so he told me that he talked to his mom and agreed that she would take care of the kids while I have to travel. And I don't travel for like a month at a time. I'm gone maybe 5 days to 7 days, and I'm back 2 or 3, and I get my kids. And then if I have to travel again, I leave them with her. You know, I don't have my mom. And so when I got in this relationship, I wanted to have a good relationship with her, and I don't know why she's so mean to me. Like, I have beautiful children with her son, and I'm a good person. And so if she doesn't want to take care of them or help me anymore, I can give up being a influencer.
And get a real job.
Kids.
And excuse me.
From 10 to 10:50, the generational clash really shows. Grandma clearly doesn't see being an influencer as a real job, and her attitude makes that obvious. But Tracy pushes back, explaining her niche, how her platform is growing, and her plans to involve the kids in a meaningful way. Sure, the court isn't interested in follower counts, but intent matters. Can you really fault a mom for chasing a better future while still trying to be present for her children?
A lot of miscommunication going on, not only between she and her fiance, well, not necessarily between the two of them. I believe that based on what she just said, they knew what they were doing, but your son is not communicating with you, and the two of you aren't communicating with each other.
But Your Honor, she says that he was doing the paying part of the bills. He's always paid part of my bills. That was before the children came.
Okay.
So for her to say he's paying the bills for the children, he's not paying those bills for the children. He's always taking care of his mother.
I don't think that's what she meant by that. I don't believe that's what she meant. And
Your Honor,
in order
you just
for
don't know, Tracy. You just don't.
Sounds like you don't know a whole lot about.
From 12 to 12:45, the judge drops a major twist. She calls Grandma out for not even realizing that Tracy is essentially her future daughter-in-law. In that moment, the whole dynamic shifts. Tracy isn't just some girl anymore. She's family. The tension in the room is thick, but so is the message. If you're stepping up to raise their kids, maybe it's time to start treating the parents like part of the family too, not outsiders.
Children that live with me. She brings like Rice Krispie treats and cookies, and
what
that
my
ain't no
kids like.
food. They need noodles. I don't know how to cook noodles.
I have one question. When she dropped these children off to you, did she say that she was never coming back to pick them up? Or did she say that this was a temporary situation?
She said, I am pursuing a career that requires me to travel a little.
Okay.
So I need you to watch the children while I do that. Well, of course, they're my son's children. Of course,
Right.
I'm going to watch the children. But no, she did not say.
From 1320 to 1400 hours, things get downright wild. Grandma takes a jab at Tracy for wearing an engagement ring, saying that money should have gone toward the kids. But let's be real, that ring came from her son, not Tracy's wallet. If there's an issue with it, maybe the conversation should be with him. The shade is heavy in this moment, and it's clear this isn't just about childcare or legal responsibilities. It's personal, deeply personal.
A word in. Now, in this email,
See, she interrupted
I mean,
me.
it is very clear what the intentions were. It is very clear that this was a temporary situation and you agree to help them.
She wrote that email. I agreed. I agreed to keep my grandchildren because I didn't want anybody else to
That's
have
what
them.
the email says.
I agreed. I did agree.
Okay,
agree.
so
I'll take that.
Mrs. Miller, I don't like to tell people what their intentions are, but it does not seem like you did anything here today other than to come and waste my time, because you should not have filed a child support situation on her. You should not. It's
She's
very
the mother.
clear. Hold on. It is very clear that this.
From 1530 to 1620, the game-changing moment hits. An email is brought into evidence, and it's a bombshell. It clearly shows that Grandma agreed to help with the kids. There's no mention of needing child support, no confusion about timelines, just a straightforward offer to step in. Now the judge is visibly frustrated, filing a case out of spite after agreeing to help. That's not a legal issue. That's just being petty. And this court doesn't entertain pettiness.
My children,
What happens with me and my
with my
son?
children, I will pick them up and they will not be going back to her house. And this is why I
Threat.
can't.
Well, I
That
don't
was a
want you to
threat.
do that.
Object to a threat.
Well-
Can I object to a threat?
Well, she didn't actually threaten you with
She said
anything.
she gonna take the kids and not let me see 'em
And that's
anymore.
not a legal objection.
Oh, well,
and
it's a
I mean,
threat.
you know, I would never recommend anybody to stop children from seeing the other parts of their family.
Right.
However,
Amen. Right.
you're going to have to play fair. You're going to have to play fair. If there was, according to this email, there's nothing in here that said any exchange of financial anything for the children from her to you.
And that's why I filed for child support.
Why
Right,
won't you
but
just
the-
give me a chance? Like, I'm a good person.
Yo, that is
Your
a good
son
question.
loves me.
Miss Smith, let me ask the question. But I'm going to piggyback off what she said. Why? Just give her a chance. It sounds like she really loves your son, and it sounds like her son really loves her too. So y'all should be working together as a family at this point.
That's what I've
From 1740 to 1850, the emotion runs deep. Tracy pleads with the court, asking for a real chance and making it clear she's willing to step back if Grandma continues down this road. And the judge hears her, loud and clear. The ruling isn't just a win for Tracy, it's a powerful wake-up call. You can't use the legal system to punish someone just because you don't like them. That's not what justice is for. In this courtroom, vengeance doesn't win. It gets thrown out.
A conversation.
Yes, y'all are going to have a conversation.
You're gonna have to play
and y'all are
nice,
gonna
not
work
just in
this
front
out.
of the judge.
And you are too. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, is there anything further?
No, Your Honor. Can we like order counseling? Is that an option?
Girl, please.
Well, I can't necessarily order counseling because, you know,
Because
this.
I can't talk to her. Look how
Well,
she reacts.
here's the deal. Here's the
please.
deal. I cannot order that. That is not what we do in child support court, but I would highly recommend and encourage it. And it can be done.
From 1740 to 1850, the emotion runs deep. Tracy pleads with the court, asking for a real chance and making it clear she's willing to step back if Grandma continues down this road. And the judge hears her, loud and clear. The ruling isn't just a win for Tracy, it's a powerful wake-up call. You can't use the legal system to punish someone just because you don't like them. That's not what justice is for. In this courtroom, vengeance doesn't win. It gets thrown out.